Hi, it's Don Sanders, and I want to thank everybody for turning in today for our webinar, How to Use Supplier Technology to Increase Sales 300%. And I came up with 300% because that's 3 times what you're doing now, but it might be even more than that. And I think one of the biggest errors that distributors make is the technology in this industry is so good, and if you use it properly, it can increase your business substantially. And so that's what the theme of this is going to be, intermixed with some other ideas of how to get your business going or improving right now. And I want everybody to look at the suppliers on the logo on the screen right now. They are all great suppliers that are part of this webinar. Every one of them is really good at technology and offers platforms on their sites to help you sell more. And I want you to look in the middle of that screen for Distributor Central. Tiffany Tarr is with us from Distributor Central. She's going to tell you about technology and knows more about it than almost anyone. But on Distributor Central, if you enter your orders online, you save $5 every time you do that. And I think that is very neat. For those of you that don't know me, I've been in the promotional products business for a very long time. I've sold a good bit of promotional products in my time, maybe 25 million. But the thing that I'm most proud of is I actually made money at this. 43% is what I've averaged over my orders. That means I did not sell people that were bad prospects. I didn't sell orders on bids making 12 and 15%. I looked for people that would pay full price and were looking for quality instead of the cheapest price. And there is my Don Sanders marketing card on the screen, plus my sellpromoproducts.com card, which is the website that is sponsoring this webinar. Now here is Tiffany's picture, and I want her to talk to you a little bit and introduce herself because she's going to tell you how to use technology to improve your business. Like I said, 300%. Tiffany, are you there?
I'm here, Don. Thanks so much for having me today. Thanks everyone for attending. Like Don said, I'm the Vice President of Sales at Distributor Central, and I'm gonna mention a few things today, and I'm going to talk to you about Distributor Central, and I'm going to talk to you about niche websites, but I'm going to also mix in a couple of other tools that are out there in the realm of technology that you can use that are free to you to help increase your sales and stay in front of your customers. So I'm going to talk at the end of the session today not only about Distributor Central and all those free websites that you can build and how you can have a free Distributor Central account, but I'm going to talk to you about other free email marketing tools, free art design tools, free ways that you can stay in front of your customers using different types of technologies. So we're going to talk a little bit about social media. We're going to talk about digital marketing and also some other tools out there that you can use to make really great graphics or help customers with logos that will help you stay in front of your customers, bring value to your customers, as well as save you a lot of money in doing it. So.
And I believe Tiffany, I've known her a very long time, and she is sharp. So I'm going to have her, she's going to speak to you about a couple of particular topics as we go through the webinar. And at the end, she's going to do an in-depth thing on telling you what exactly you need to do with technology. If you've got a pen and paper, I know that seems archaic, but I've got some great offers from the suppliers I'm going to talk about today. And I'd like for you to write those email addresses down because you should take advantage of them. They're really good and then will help you going forward. Like Burlacamp is on the screen right now. That is a great family-owned supplier. Drumline does calendars. They're a family-owned business. Quickie is there on the right. My goodness, Quickie's been in business since 1946, and they're family-owned. And all three of those suppliers are also completely American-made. Now, are you going to be Blockbuster or Netflix? I took this from a technology standpoint because are there any Blockbuster stores left? I believe there's one in Bend, Oregon. I believe that's the only one left. I don't know how many of those Blockbuster stores are around, but I know in Dallas there were a bunch of them and they were just booming. But what happened to all the Blockbusters? Are you going to be like that? I think at least 35 to 40% of distributors will lose their ability to do this in this industry anymore and will be out of business. You don't need to be that way. You need to be like Netflix. Netflix did all mail out disc, all mailed out DVDs, and that was not the way to do it anymore. So they turned to all digital. So you've got to be able to conquer industry technology if you're going to make a dramatic impact in your sales for the next year or any time going forward. And again, there is my $5 off a coupon from Distributor Central on the screen right now. Now, one of the first things I want to mention is using suppliers who have great websites to help you specifically. Reps used to call on me all the time, and I would go make sales calls with reps frequently. A lot of distributors don't want to do that because they thought that the supplier was trying to steal my business, which they would not do that. But suppliers have helped me sell orders for 35 years. Whenever I had a big account, I need somebody who knew that product line that I was going to pitch that day perfectly. I would have the supplier go and make the pitch for me. Now, Brandon Craig is at Southern Plus. I know Brandon really well. Southern Plus is one of the best websites in the industry. And you can email Brandon at southernplus.com, and he'll do a little 25-minute presentation with you on how to use Southern Plus. He's not trying to sell you anything. What he's trying to do is help you. He wants you to sell Southern Plus products, but what he can do for you will help you technology-wise like you can't do yourself. Now let's talk about PPE products. A lot of these websites that supplier has are really confusing. You don't know what's what when you go to their site. You don't know what their inventory is. And I've known Harvey Mackler, owns Gympire forever. He has a full line of PPE products. So if you want to go to a supplier website and find it easy to navigate, to find neck gaiters, wrist gaiters, face masks, these soft touch key tags, you can go to gympire.com. He's got everything you need. Plus, he's got face masks that are good quality. A lot of the face masks being sold are not worth a hoot. And the reason that I'm putting this up right here is Harvey's face masks are good for 20 washings. A lot of suppliers claim that they will last that long, but they will not. But Harvey's will, or Harvey at Gympire. And there's a message from a distributor who said, "Thank you for your reply. I'm glad to hear you got the product." He is saying that he understands that Harvey's face mask will wash and will not wear out. Important part in selling your client's quality. It's Harvey at gympire.com. Now, how about making blank mask marketable? Who wants to just wear a blank mask? Snug Z has got two really cool answers to that. They're Mask Buddy and Mask Buddy Pro. You wear that on your head, you loop your straps over that button, and you kind of have a headband with a logo on it. That's one option they have. And then they have their Mask Keeper Pro, which is what I would call lanyards. Those lanyards are imprinted, go around your neck, and the face mask clips to the bottom clips of the lanyard. Two ways to take blank mask and make them marketable. Customer care at Snug Z USA for that. How about going and calling on blank mask buyers? A lot of distributors don't call on people that go, oh, they've already got their blank mask, so they don't go over there and call on them. Well, Sticker U has got iron-on transfers. Sticker U is a great supplier. I'm going to talk about their technology in a little bit, but right now, iron-on transfers make blank mask marketable. And the reason I'm telling you this is when you see somebody with face mask, go call on them and say, you know what? I can spice these masks up because we can make them marketable. And the iron-on transfers from Sticker U can be ironed on to cloth mask, and it makes them a marketing tool. The reason I'm bringing this up is don't give up on sales. You see somebody with something, give them an alternative. And you can find these at stickeru.com, or you can email them at promo@stickeru.com. Now, face shields required. You find somebody that needs a face shield, TradeNet has those. TradeNet's a great supplier. Some people want face shields. They want to be even more protected. You can get info about that at info@tradenetpublishing.com. Don't turn away face mask orders by not knowing that there's a quality supplier out there, because TradeNet is that. Now let's talk about Facebook being a part of your business. I don't use Facebook for anything, well, for two reasons: for personal reasons, but I also use it for business. A lot of distributors don't understand, in a technology world, you need to use your Facebook account to increase business. So what I do, I went to Yellowstone National Park back in August, and I posted daily 2 or 3 pictures of my activities there. There I am in my pink shirt at the front of Yellowstone National Park. There I am with a geyser behind me. There I am at the bottom with a beautiful rock. There I am above with a beautiful waterfall, and there I am at the bottom riding horses. I posted these things every day, and you know what? One of my customers was also traveling, had been to Glacier National Park, responded to my text and said, "We are heading for Yellowstone now. How long have you been here?" This is exactly the connection I was looking for. That's why I was posting on Facebook. This is one of my customers. Now I have a bond with them, a personal bond. They like to travel. They like national parks. I would have never known this if I hadn't have posted this on Facebook. You never know who's going to react to anything. This is how I use Facebook. And please notice my great Quickie offer down there at the bottom of the screen. Quickie is a great supplier, and they make beautiful 4-color process magnets. Now here's an order that I created directly from Facebook. I'm going to show you these things. These are actual customers of mine. I'm not making this stuff up. Grand Bank, which was up here in my neighborhood, their president and their CEO were friends of mine on Facebook. I posted a dirty facts about logo mats, or dirty facts put out by Logo Mats, a mat supplier who knows exactly what they're doing. And you know what? One of those guys emailed me and said, "Don, you know what? We saw that about mats. You know, we're renting mats. You know, can you sell us mats, or do we still have to keep renting them?" Well, they didn't know the difference. They did not know they could get their own mats. I know that's amazing, but I got an order for mats from Grand Bank by posting on Facebook. And the greatest thing about it is Logo Mats will put your name on the back of mats. You can see how they put every mat on the back. It has your name on there. And I actually picked up an order from somebody that turned one of those mats over at Grand Bank and called me. Mat information at mwadsworth@logomatsllc.com. Now you need to tell prospects how you can help them. Don't sell people. Tell them how you can help them. Now Southern Plus, I talked to before with Brandon Craig, they have testimonials and different ways that their products have been used to improve other companies' business. Now, this is one that I picked up about picnic baskets purchased at a grocery store chain to get more people to come back to the store and redeem coupons that they placed inside those picnic baskets. You can go to southernplus.com and look what they've got, capture that stuff, post that on your Facebook page, post it on LinkedIn, but go look at southernplus.com for these testimonial marketing presentations. That's the kind of stuff you need to post along with your personal information. Now, I want to talk about Pepco a minute. There was a death in the family at Pepco. Pepco's a great supplier I've known forever. Well, the owner of the company passed away, and people just didn't know what was going on down there. But they've reorganized, and another family member is taking over. So if you've heard some things about Pepco, Pepco is in business and ready to go, and I would recommend you do business with them. I just wanted to mention that to you because when things like this happen, people get confused and they really want to know what's going on. So that's just a little bit about Pepco, and there's a free setup charge for them. Now, let's talk about niche sites. I'm going to have Tiffany talk about that. As soon as I get through with 4 slides here, I want to tell you about niche sites. I built a niche website almost 15 to 18 years ago to drive people to one product line. I did this a long time ago. I built a separate website for TradeNet magnets. And the way I got people to come to that website, when you went to the site, it was nothing but magnets. There's my old Don Sanders marketing logo up there. And this was a card that TradeNet created for us that we mailed to people, getting them or trying to advise them to come to this website to place magnet orders. And this product is called a Magna Peel. And if you see at the top right there, there's my ex-wife and me, Don and Susan at Don Sanders Marketing. We mail those cards to set list. You got the magnet with our logo on it, which you peeled off, but it also enticed you to go to our website to order nothing but magnets. Now, I did this a long time ago. You can get specifics about programs like this at info@tradenetpublishing.com. Now, here are other product mailers that TradeNet uses that you can use the same thing to drive people to your site. Up at the top left, there is the Magna Peel that I used. But when I did this program, we mailed 800 members of the Grapevine Chamber of Commerce one time. I got 7 orders on my website, but the most important thing about that is 4 of those 7 order people are still buying from me today after all this time. These type of programs build loyalty, and this is how to use niche marketing right now, but they're so easy to create. I want Tiffany to tell you right now how easy it is to create one of these websites to get people to come to you, and these could be in any type of product formulation you'd like to have.
Thanks, Don. So in the beginning of the pandemic, and when everyone was trying to figure out a way to get PPE products in front of their customers, or just stay in front of their customers, I learned very quickly back in March that the thing that distributors tend to struggle with the most is not in the idea or not in the selling process, but from a technical standpoint, gathering all those products and putting together a website that you could use to send your customers to start promoting and selling those products and letting them know how they could use those types of products in different aspects of their business, whether it was staying at home, whether they had employees going home, or if they were schooling at home. So what Distributor Central has did in March, and what we've continued to do, is help distributors create very niche, targeted website content that you can use to send to your customers. And we've created it in such a way that I believe it's very easy to use, and you can use it however you see fit. We've created niche websites centered around obviously PPE, but now we've focused on USA made type niche websites and curated product sets, as well as a calendar pop-up shop. This is calendar season, and when the thing that's not going to change in 2021 is the days of the weeks and the holidays. And that's something that you can sell right now and continue to sell that won't change next year. So we've created calendar shops. We've created also on our website on distributorcentral.com, we've created a graphics bundle, and I'll show you how to use that as well, where we've actually already taken imagery and formatted it for your social media, for Facebook and for Instagram. So we've already put those sizes together that you could easily take some of those niche website content pieces. Even if you didn't want to build out a whole niche website, you could still take the content from it and use it on your social media platform. But at the end of the session today, I'm going to show you all of those templates, and I'm going to show you how you can use them, and then also use other technology pieces to promote those websites or those pop-up shops to your customers.
Okay, Tiffany knows exactly how to do this. So when she goes into detail with it, I think it can be really helpful for you. It's just what we did when I did these originally was crude in comparison to what you can do now. And I had great success with mailing those Magna Peels out and get people to that site. So I think that what she's saying is just a perfect way to get your business going. Now, let's talk about LinkedIn. I've been posting end user videos on LinkedIn that I make myself. And there's one on the screen right here from ID Line. I can go into my GoToMeeting account, create my voiceover on my PowerPoint that I've made, capture the link, put it up on YouTube, and I can send this to my customer. This is something you can do yourself. And name badges are needed really badly right now because of the high turnover because of the virus. And ID Line is who I buy my badges from. They're on the screen right now to the left. There's a nice coupon for them. But I would encourage you to make your own end user videos, or if you would like to have 3 or 4 of the ones I've got, they're unbranded. I don't think they have my logo on it. I'm just using those to send to people. I'd be happy to email those to you if you'd like for me to. But Janders at idline.com can send you a sample kit for name badges. And I just think that's a product you should be showing right now. And other product videos that are already around are on Southern Plus. I talked to you about Brannon at Southern Plus doing the private consultation training. There are 87 product videos on southernplus.com. And they're real short to the point. And I've sold several orders by sending these to people. So I would post on social media and email actively videos like this to my customers and to prospects or to people that you meet on Facebook. Now, let's talk about home offices. Because of what's going on today, most people are working from home offices. I know that Tiffany's doing this from her house, and I'm doing it from my bedroom at home. But if I really wanted to make myself look professional, if I was on the screen, like if I was doing a Zoom meeting, I could do one sticker and put it on the wall behind me. And I talked about Sticker U before, but they have wall stickers, which you could put on your wall behind where your screen is, and it will make you look really professional. And all you have to buy is one of these stickers. So it's promo at stickeru.com. They can do one wall sticker for you, and I tell you what, it'll make you a little bit sharper in your presentation. And a lot of people working from home have children. They don't need to be disturbed. So there's all kinds of stickers that Sticker U has that are motivational stickers that you could put on your wall, put on your computer to keep you motivated when you're not going to the office. There's one that mom is working. There's one that says if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. A dream without a deadline. I just think these are cool. And there's something that you can sell to your customers that they can give to their employees that are working from home. It's stickeru.com or promo at stickeru.com. Now let's talk about Zoom videos. Gene Few at KTI Promo is a really good friend of mine. Gene, you don't know about KTI? They were the first supplier in the industry to imprint flash drives back in the day. This is a long time ago, but Gene is probably one of the best importers or electronic suppliers in the industry. He sent me a sample of this product right here called a ring light. And I took that thing and put it together. And what this does is you can put your phone in the center of it, or you can not put the phone on it, and you use this with Zoom meetings. And like you're seeing at the bottom part of that image on the left, the guy that's working on his computer, there's the light, and it lights him up better so it looks more professional when he's doing his Zoom meeting. This is a really cool product, and there are 2 versions of this. There's the one that sits on the desk, and then there's ones with a longer tripod. And Gene will send you one of these, a small one for $5 and the large one for $10 plus the shipping. And if you don't have one of these, you need to get it because it will make you more professional. And here are some pictures I took of myself trying to show you what was going on. There I am with the light on, and it did make my screen shine so much better or see me better. And then there's the light below with the lights not on. And then to the top right is the light with the cell phone holder attached to the center. I couldn't put my cell phone in there because I had to have my cell phone to take those pictures, but you must have one of these products for your own. It's Gene F at KTIpromo.com. Gene's a fine guy, but this is a product that you can make your Zoom meetings, anything else you do on the computer where you're seeing on the screen, look more professional. And I'm going to get me another one and put one on each side of my screen when I do my Zoom meetings. I just think this is just something that everybody should have. And you can contact KTI, there's Gene's email address, and it's just something that I hope will make you look a little bit more professional. Now let's talk about replacing networking right now. You can't really network because there's not many places to go. So what I've been doing is looking for ways to meet like-minded people. And if anybody watched the debate last night, you saw how that was. It was kind of crazy. That type of presentation, which they did last night, it got all kinds of attention. But if you go volunteer for one political candidate or the other, or you volunteer for somebody that's working in your neighborhood for city council, you're going to meet like-minded people. So right now, the best networking opportunity I know is to volunteer and work elections. I don't care who you vote for, but when you do that, you will meet people you'll get business from, because I've even stolen accounts from people working elections and say, oh, you're buying promotional products from Ernie? Oh, did you know he's voting for somebody else? I was kind of kidding about that, but they would say, you know what? I never thought about it, Don. Who are you going to vote for? I have gotten a lot of business from doing volunteer work. You need to meet like-minded people. That would be at alumni associations, neighborhood events, nonprofit fundraisers, volunteer programs, virus relief efforts. I used to talk about tailgating and sports marketing programs to meet people, but that's not really the way it was. But I'm telling you, volunteering during elections are the way to go right now. And I talked about Sticker You. You know what? They would do one I voted sticker for you. Now, mail is replacing networking right now. We can't get out to see people. So we've got to use direct mail, email, texting, sending product videos. It is the only way to network with current and new prospects or customers. Go back to what worked. In fact, the mail has been in the news so much lately that people are wondering about the mail. So use that as a way to get new accounts. And Harvey at Gempire, he's the one that had the mask. He has several self-promotion programs that you can use to mail to your customers that are really cost effective and really cool. So go look at what Harvey at Gempire.com has. Mailing is the way to get in front of people. You can customize flyers with your logo on several sites, but Southern Plus, who I've talked to before, they have 55 different flyers on their website that you can take your logo. There's my Don Sanders Marketing. I've placed it under that umbrella. On the left, I've put it on the bottom where I'm talking about backyard camping, and there are back to school totes. All of these have my logo on them. Very easy to do. Go to southernplus.com, pop your logo on those flyers, put it on the image on a disc, and go run the color copies and start mailing those to people. Now, another way to contact people, and I'm going to tell you, I've used this for years. Cloth Promotions has made my business cards forever. They're lens cleaning cloths that fold up and go in pouches. I have used those since Cloth Promotions has been in business. I guess that's 12, 13, 10 years ago. But one thing I used to always do around holidays, like with with Halloween coming up, then we have Thanksgiving, then we have Christmas or Happy Holidays, or however we're going to look at it. What I do is I have custom cloths. There's two that you're seeing on the right-handed screen right there. Those were my holiday greeting 2 years ago and 3 years ago. And I got cards from Harvey Mackler at Gempire. I've talked to him before, but he has a complete collection of cards. Get cloths from Cloth Promotion, have a really cool imprint on them. Get cards from Harvey, take the cloths, fold them up, not in the pouches, and then mail those to your customers for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and for the holidays. Your customer opens the card, they've gotten a greeting card from you, and they think, oh, that's so cool. The card falls out, and not the cloth falls out into their lap, and they go, oh my God, this is so cool. I did this 2 years ago, and I sold 11 orders to different customers of mine who called and said, Don, that is so neat. Can we get cloths or can we get cards? And after you do this, mail them, follow up by phone, email, and text. It's the coolest way to get attention. And if you need a greeting card sample kit, it's Harvey at Gempire.com. If you want the self promo on the Cloth Promotions, there's my business card that I use normally, folded up in its pouch. There it is, unfolded at the top. Cloth Promotions has a whole self promo order program. It's Tyler.R at clothpromotions.com. There's their flyer on the left that shows you the different offers they have on sale promotions, or just visit clothpromotions.com. I'm telling you, this is a way to get ahead of your customers. Now let's talk about doing virtual samples. I don't think distributors do enough virtual samples. Most distributors are happy to do as many of these as you'd like, as long as you're a customer of them. If you act well-meaning and contact a supplier you don't know, they'll do them for you too. I estimate that more than 60% of virtual samples turn into actual orders. Macho self-storage, I showed you about the mats. I sell them other things too. I sold them 1,000 rad masks. This is a mask that Cloth Promotions has that fits over your ears. It's made out of that fiber opera material, and I sold 1,000 of these. I didn't even have to show him a sample, my buyer. I sent him the product sample idea sheet. I did the virtual. I sent it to him. I made 90 cents a piece. I made 900 bucks off a virtual sample. More than 60% of virtuals turn into actual orders. This is a cool product. Making virtuals will get you many different orders. And here are 2 offers: a free setup on a rad mask at the top, and a free setup for a flex fiber that's a neck gaither for Cloth Promotions. And there's our rad mask on the right. Now, I created virtuals for 5 customers in a 2-week period, and I sold 4 of them mats by creating virtuals off of logomatsllc.com. There's my Grand Bank, which I used a virtual to close that sale with my information on the back of the mat. Macho Self-Storage I talked to you about. Castle Creek Manor is a bed and breakfast in Grand Junction, Colorado. I sold after I stayed there. Virginia Cook Realtors is a realtor that I sold mats to for her open houses. And the Welcome to Best Court Motel. I was up there in March, and the sad thing was I was up there the week before everything shut down. I did that virtual. They were going to buy mats for every one of their rooms. 21 rooms. I'm in a 21 mat sale, and I lost it because of the COVID. They just shut down up there. But I sold 4 of the 5 virtual samples that I did. So this works. Now let's talk about suppliers who make tech simple. I've talked about Sticker U, but the really cool thing about their site is I don't really know that much about creating artwork. But if I wanted to do one sticker, like for coffee to go, I could go to stickeru.com, and it will give me the opportunity to pick out the shape, the bleed, the size, and the border. So all I've got to do is upload the artwork. It will design it. I can size it myself. Designing stickers online is made easy. This kind of stuff is what you need to know if you're gonna use tech to improve your business, because what this does is saves you time. Also with Sticker U, I promise you, I think it's the last time I'm talking about Sticker U. I just like them. They do multiple stickers on one sheet. So if you wanted one sheet of a round sticker, a square sticker, an oval sticker, you can go in and design those and print off those sheets. They will come in sheets or different size labels. Now, I don't know another supplier doing this, but they're calling this Sticker U Page Maker. It's easy to do. Have more than one sticker on a sheet. It's stickeru.com. Now, show your abilities. Are you showing your abilities by email and text? What I do is get customer testimonials. I also put these on 5-bay cards and mail them. But one thing I do is I made that template you're seeing right there, and I email that template to customers. I text it to customers. Again, using technology. Show people what you can do by texting them your performance. You can also post this on Facebook, or you could send this out to your LinkedIn accounts. Now, here's something that I don't think distributors do much. They don't use enticing subject lines in their emails. Their email lines are kind of boring. You need an email subject line that pops. So here's a Color Me product from Pepco. These are magnets and pennants that can be colored. You buy these products that come with the Crayolas. A student or a young person can color these pennants, color these magnets. It's a great product for kids that are at home right now to keep them active. I've taken this little, there's an email that I've sent to my customers. I say color makes school children's homeschooling. I say color. I come out with that up front, making somebody think, well, what does that mean? There's my email that I send to the customers, stimulate your children's home activities. My logo, I send this to people, but I use an enticing subject line. You can get Color Me samples from Jay Meyer at PepcoPromotional.com. It is a great thing for home students. Now it's time to start selling breast cancer awareness products. Email and post pink product selections. It's enough with the PPE stuff. We need to show that we're not obsessed with showing that, showing those products. We need to start showing other things. This is a very cool umbrella from Southern Plus, who I've talked to. When it rains, the logo shows up. So you've got a pink umbrella, and when moisture comes up, the logo is reenacted and it or reacted and it comes up. What a cool product that is, that can be emailed or texted to your customers. You get samples, info, southernplus.com. But there is their pink flyer products. You've got to start selling this stuff to your customers now. Don't take too long to do it. Now, I sold 3 mats to Macho. I told you about doing the virtuals for Macho. Well, I sold 3 more of their mats to them when I texted my customer and I said, Henry, is it time to reorder mats? He texted me back and said, Don, we need 3 more for our Roanoke location. So doing this works. Call, text, and email. And there's a great 5% off an order coupon from Logo Mats down there. Now, people are not showing calendars. Drumline has got all kinds of digital images of calendars that you can email and text to your customers. Send contact Gaddison at drum-line.com and get you a sample kit. They'll send you a 2021 sample kit absolutely for free. It's a great kit. Drumlines in Stuttgart, Arkansas, and they are family owned, all American made. But what I'm telling you is to sell calendars now, because people are not doing that. Gives you a reason to contact customers. Also is a reorder item that never goes away. So if you need a 2021 calendar kit, there's an email address to get one. But that is something your competitors are not pushing. Now let's talk about TradeNet. I talked to them about their mailing programs previously. TradeNet has on their site several self-promotion orders that are absolutely free for you. There's like 6 or 7 of them, I believe, but they have sticky notes. You can get 250 3x4 sticky notes with your logo absolutely free by going to tradenetpublishing.com and looking for self promos. Why not? You get 250 sticky notes for free. Who would not do that? There's the self promo number under the pad I'm showing you at the screen, but they've got other things. They've got calendar boards and a couple of other really neat things. Who wouldn't do this? It is a great way to promote yourself and cost you absolutely nothing. Now, I find clients on Facebook. A lot of distributors are afraid to do this, but I go look for a company that I want to call on, and I'll look up the owner and I'll send them a friend request, trying to get them to take my friend request. If I can't, I can learn about them and I know how to approach them. And then maybe they will respond to one of my posts, like the people my customer did on Glacier National Park when I was at Yellowstone. These are all pictures I posted myself. And there is my loving dog, Betty Ann Sanders, who died at 14 of liver cancer. Her sister, Gracie, is doing real well right now. She kind of came back from her depression, and above that's with me, with Wayne Newton, and there I am with Joe Fina at Navarro. We don't look sane there. And then there I am with the ASI show in Fort Worth with a steer. But if you'll post this kind of stuff and send friend requests, you'll get customers. Here's another Facebook thing, or the hygiene mat thing. This is the thing I showed you before. about sending this about the dirty mats or mats are needed to keep facilities clean. Now, I want to talk to you about Distributor Central PPE specialty selling sites. Tiffany's going to talk to you about that at length, but here are 4 of the templates they've got for hygiene and safety, delivery and curbside pickup, school at home, work from home, essentials, hygiene and safety. This is what a site would look like at the front, and then when you click on it, you can go to different products like hygiene and safety. I'm going to talk about antimicrobial mount pad samples from ID Line. You can get samples at janders@idline.com. But put products on your site from Distributor Central that help people stay healthy. An antimicrobial mouse pad sample is certainly one of them. You could also include Quickies 4 color process magnets. They're safety magnets, which tells you about washing your hands, different ways to keep from getting the virus. Quickie has a whole kit on this. You can email info@quickie.com or go to their website. This type of stuff is what will get people to order from you. Let's talk about hand sanitizer. Distributors are emailing me all the time saying, Don, who do I buy hand sanitizer from? Well, I'm telling you, I buy it from Snugzy USA. They're American made out of Salt Lake City. I've known the people that own that company for a long time. They have stink-free sanitizer in stock. It's kind of funny because some people have complained about sanitizer smelling funny. Snugsy's has 120-ounce containers ready to ship. They've got spray sanitizer, and they've also got the little sanitizer packets that come, certain number of them come in a jar, which could be placed in an office setting or where people can get to them easily. Be a great item for a dentist office. Customer care at snugzyusa.com. Healthy habit sites, again, here I'm back on Sticker U. I lied about that. I forgot I had this side in here. But reminder stickers for floor distancing. Put these on walls, on windows to tell people they need to wash their hands. Promo at stickeru.com. Now let's talk about mats. Office hallways and restaurants must have mats. Put these up on your specialty site. Hygiene mats are needed more than ever. There are still people that don't understand how washing your hands helps not spread the virus. Wash your hands mats on the floor in restrooms, hallways, in front of sanitizers. This is something that every office building in this country needs. You'd call on materials management or the building supervisor to make this sale. M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com can send you information on hygiene mats. And you cannot say that restaurants are not buying packaging. How about having a delivery and curbside pickup site? Trainer offers complete food packaging office options. Jamie H at trainergraphics.com. Trainer can sell you any kind of packaging that you need to sell to restaurants and bars that you do business with. Cocktails to go are here to stay. Here in Texas, bars are allowed to sell cocktails to go. How about spicing those cups up by using color changing cups from Trainer? Or how about their Java Flex cups? They will stay safe in a dishwasher and the imprint does not rub. Java Flex cups from Trainer and those color changing cups are a great thing for bars to buy. If you're needing low price stadium cups, here's Pepco again. They've got very low pricing on their stadium cups, 42, 44 cents on an R for those two sizes. You can get samples, J. Meyer at pepcopromotional.com. Let's talk about variable data. Quickie has the best variable data program in the industry. Variable dating is scanning QR codes and stores capturing information. This can be printed on event badges, loyalty cards, bag tags. Quickie has been in business since 1946 and has invented themselves so well into a company that is an expert on variable data. So if you need to know about this, quickie.com is to where to go from it. I've traded products and services with our vet for 13 years. There's Betty Ann, who died. I love that dog, but she has gone to a better place. She was just so sick, so sick. I felt so bad. But sell your vet their products, because I do a trade out with my vet, my products for their services. You give a catalog and sample mat to the vet tech who comes to your car. You can't go in the vet anymore. They come out to you. So I thought, you know what? I took my little dog Ruber. I've got a little Chihuahua Terrier up to get her checkup. And when I took her, they came out to get Ruber, and I left and I came back and I thought, you know what? I've got a captive audience here. So I went on the Logomat site and made some virtuals up, which I talked to you about going to their site before about that. And when I went to pick up Ruber, I gave the staff member my catalog and some virtuals. And I said, you know what? Y'all need to get mats, because when y'all reopen up, you're going to need to have mats out there. Well, I actually sold that vet mats. Look for opportunities. When someone comes out to you, pitch them. I did that. Again, it's M. Wadsworth at logomatsllc.com. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about guerrilla marketing. Right now, you can't get to people. There are open houses going on. What you do is go to an open house an hour before the open house. Let's say it's 1 to 3 on Sunday. Go by there at 12, leave a sample mat, a catalog, and a note at the front door for that realtor, because you know what? That realtor is going to come to that open house. They're going to see that mat. They're going to see that catalog. And what you'll have their email address, you'll have their phone number, because that information on realtors is out there. And I guarantee you, if you'll do that, you'll sell mats. Go to realtor open houses early. And you want to be real brave, leave the mat in the catalog, and then go about 3:30, an hour and a half into the open house, and say, you know what? I'm the one who left you the mat in the catalog. Are you brave enough to do that? Or what do you got to lose? I've done that before. Little guerrilla marketing. Now I'm going to have Tiffany talk to you a little bit. I've almost talked myself to death here. She's going to talk to you for just a bit here about Distributor Central, and I'm going to finish up quickly. And so I want Tiffany to tell you a little bit about Distributor Central now. So when she does her presentation at the end, you'll know exactly where she's coming from.
Okay, I think that you can see my monitor. Don, can you?
I can.
Did I get the right one turned on? You can't. Okay, so I did not get the right one turned on.
No, I can't. I can see
Oh,
your
you
monitor.
can. Okay, so you can see my slides. Perfect. No, you can't. Let's move these over. Okay, so thanks everyone for attending again. I'm Tiffany Tarr from Distributor Central, and I'm going to switch it up a little bit today. We've talked a lot about things that suppliers are doing to help you increase your sales, and things that suppliers are doing to make it easier for you to sell more products and more efficiently. And we're going to talk about Distributor Central, and if you're not familiar with Distributor Central, we are a completely free resource to you as a distributor. Our method and our mentality is the same as all the things that Don talked about today, from paper catalogs to technology on supplier websites. Suppliers would never charge you for those things. So there's just no reason for Distributor Central to charge you for something that you should have available in your sales arsenal to sell more products for these suppliers. So you would never pay for a paper catalog, so we don't believe that you should pay for things like product research, website hosting, order management, and also contact management systems. And all of those things are in your Distributor Central account, 100% free to you. And if you don't have an account, you would just need to go to info@distributorcentral.com, send us an email, and we'll make sure to get that set up. And so some of the things I'm going to talk about today are areas on Distributor Central's website that you have available to you that will help you take some of these ideas that Don has talked about and push them out on your social media or update an existing website. But the first thing I'm going to talk with you about are other free tools that are out there in the world that you can use to sell more products more efficiently. And the things that we're going to talk about today are all tools that Distributor Central is using and has been using to make sure that we're staying in front of both suppliers and distributors when I'm not able to travel and there aren't trade shows. And it doesn't sound like trade shows are going to be coming back until about the second half of next year. So we all have to figure out a way from a digital standpoint to continue to sell and stay in front of our customers and maybe just reinvent ourselves just a little bit. So these are all tools that I have personally been using and Distributor Central's marketing team has been using during this time to continue to sell and make sure that we're providing a value add to the distributors out there in the industry. The first one is MailChimp. This is a completely free resource. You would just need to go to MailChimp.com. And as long as your contact list is less than 2,000 contacts, MailChimp is a free tool. They do have upgraded programs, but you can integrate MailChimp into your Distributor Central website. So if your website had a pop-up box or an area that you were going to collect emails from so that you could continue to build out your customer list for marketing in the future, you can integrate your MailChimp account with Distributor Central so that those new contacts automatically fall into your MailChimp account for continued marketing. You can also integrate it with customers that are placing orders on your website. So as soon as they put their email address in to place an order, it's also taking those email addresses and migrating it into your MailChimp account for marketing. The next tool that we're going to talk about that I'm going to mention to you is Zoom. Again, a completely free tool. We're not able to see, and I haven't been able to see a customer face to face in months, but I don't feel like I've missed a beat too much with most of my customers from a business and a personal standpoint, because I see most of them almost every week through Zoom. And Zoom is just a really great way that you can continue to stay face to face or in front of your customer, and people are getting more and more comfortable with being on camera. So it's not as scary as it was even back in March. I know that in March I didn't like it and I didn't want to do it, but now that we've been doing it for so long, I'm getting more comfortable, and I think most people are getting comfortable. And there's really great promotional products out there that you can use to make your office look just like your showroom, or just like a showroom that you might have had access to, from just like Dawn talked about those products from KTI with the ring light. All of those things will help and make you more comfortable when you're continuing to engage face to face with your customers. And I didn't put this in the slide, but another thing I did, and I have been doing, is instead of leaving a voicemail for a customer, I started taking just a really quick video on my phone of myself and the message, just my face and the whatever it is I needed to say on the voicemail, and recording it and emailing it to them or texting it to them so that it made it feel more personal. So that's another way that you can use your technology that you already have available to you to stay in front of customers and be more creative than your competition. And then this is another tool, and we use this in our marketing all the time. Canva, it's a free resource. It's just canva.com. And some of the things that I personally struggle with that are not in my wheelhouse is creating really great graphics or knowing the size of the graphics for social media. And Canva is a really simple tool that you can use to create, and it's got all kinds of graphics in there. And it's as simple as typing text in most cases, where you can update the graphic with your contact information. Or if you're going to build a website that's niche related or niche marketed, you can go find some of that imagery on Canva and make it your own and personalize it and size it for either your website or for social media posts. These are just some examples that our marketing team at Distributor Central has used from Canva. So all of the websites that we'll take a look at, like all the website templates and the graphics bundles, we've used Canva in most cases to take images that are already there, and we've just updated them a little bit to be specific to the website or the niche that we're helping a distributor target. Another location that you can find some of like those examples that we just took a look at, if you go to distributorcentral.com, and when you go to our website under resources, this says graphics for your website. We've done a lot of this for you. So any of those graphics that we've used on some of those niche market websites like the Calendar Pop-Up Shop or USA Made Products, we've taken those graphics and we've put them here in the graphic bundle on distributorcentral.com. And to use it, all you have to do is download those graphics to your computer. So you just click download calendar graphics, and then you'll have all of that imagery that we've done in JPEG format so that you can apply it or use it on social media or on your website if you wanted to just update a website. And then also under the resources, there's a video and a training session on how to use those graphics that we've created and apply them to your website to update maybe an existing website. Or if you don't want to create a new template, what you could do is just add another page to your website. And that session under the resources tab on distributorcentral.com will walk you through how to use those graphics, how to update your website, and simple things that you can do to make your website more interactive for your customers. Because the worst thing is not having fresh content or not having fresh ideas. And using Distributor Central, we put that information together for you so that you can apply it to your website and make your website fresh so that your customers want to keep coming back to learn more information. Another tool out there is Hootsuite. And some of the things that I hear from distributors is I just don't have time to post on social media, or I don't have time to post on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Twitter. And so Hootsuite is another free tool out there that you can use to post for you onto your social media accounts. So one of the things that Distributor Central does is we just lay out all of our marketing and all of our content in the beginning of the month. So I spend a couple hours with our marketing team in the beginning of every month going through what our theme is going to be and what needs to get out there from a social standpoint. And we organize it all in Hootsuite, and we do it once and then we forget it. And then we'll fill in if something's happened, but we'll go back and fill in. But this is a way that you could just in a time efficient way to get all of your social media content put together in the beginning of each month, and decide how many times you feel like you need to post on your social platforms, and then use something like Hootsuite to organize it so that you can just do it once, spend a couple hours, and then not have to be burdened with it for the rest of the month. So these are just the plans. They've got some free plans available as well in Hootsuite. This is Distributor Central's Hootsuite account. Here's an image of it, and our favorite features that we can schedule in advance, social media listening, so we can see what our engagement is, and we can see who's engaging with us, and if they're engaging with us and have more questions, it helps us determine the things that we do need to continue to stay on top of from a social standpoint and make sure that we're continuing to push out there. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about is Distributor Central. We're a completely free resource again to you as a distributor. We will host domain names. And if you don't have a domain name, I would highly encourage you to get one. They're very inexpensive. There's even an extension out there, .promo. So I purchased ttar.promo. So instead of a .com, there's a .promo extension out there, and it's a very, very inexpensive way to brand your company. It's an inexpensive way to have a really professional email account as well, and Distributor Central will host that domain at absolutely no cost to you. We'll also provide you the ability for a product research tool. So just like all of these suppliers that Don's talked about today, all of them have listed their product information inside Distributor Central so that you can use it to build quotes, to build presentations. As a time-saving mechanism, you can create product lists that you use all the time so that every time you get a call about a trade show or every time you get a call about a golf event, that you've got your go-to products already set up and ready to go so that you're not having to do the research on it every single time you get that call. So you can use the product idea generating tool. Distributor Central is an intelligent search platform, so it's going to actually start to pick up the things that you're searching for and the things that you tend to be more interested in and bring you back ideas centered around your last searches. So you can use that to find products, generate ideas for your customers, as well as build presentation lists and build quotes and proposals. Other tools that Distributor Central has is we've got, just like we've talked a lot about today, those pop-up sites, and there's so many of them in there, and we continue to update those, from USA made pop-up sites to calendars, to niche market websites, to websites to really just brand your business and help you gain more leads. So there's all kinds of templates that you can use from Distributor Central. And we do, and here's some examples of those as well. And I do recognize that sometimes it's intimidating, or maybe you've just never done it before and you might need a little bit of help to get you launched and get you going. That's so fine. You can use Distributor Central as a resource. When you log into your Distributor Central account, you'll see all the templates that are available. And we have a quick start program that we've put together to help you get started. What you would do is you would just email us at info@distributorcentral.com and tell us the template that you like. You'll send us your logo and we'll take that template and we'll apply your logo to it, make sure all the colors and everything match, and your content from your contact information is updated, and we'll put together through our quick start program one of those template websites for you. Other tools that Distributor Central has available is we've got a full online order management system. Everything that we do is e-commerce. Everything we do is web-based, so you can be anywhere and run your business anywhere by using Distributor Central's free platform. If you have questions about Distributor Central, or you don't know if you have an account or you need an account, you can email me. My email is ttar@distributorcentral.com. You can also email our info or give our support team a call. Another really great resource that I did not put into this slideshow is help.distributorcentral.com. Well, and that doesn't seem like my keyboard's working. But if help@distributorcentral.com, it is basically Google for support documentation on all aspects of Distributor Central. So if you go there and you have a question about how do I link my domain, or how do I build a quote, or put together a presentation, you can go to Distributor Central's helps documentation at help.distributorcentral.com, put that whatever your question is into the search box, and it will bring back help videos. It will bring back step-by-step documentation to help you answer your question. And if you still need more help, you can always call our support team or email us at info@distributorcentral.com as well. So if you do not have a website yet, or if you want to get started with your Distributor Central account, I'm going to show you what the back end of the Distributor Central looks like. This is our search platform. As soon as that pulls up. So this is what Distributor Central search tool looks like. If I were really a distributor and I needed to find one of those masks that Dawn was talking about today, and again, my keyboard, I think the batteries in my keyboard have, there we go. If I needed to find a mask, I would just put that search parameter into Distributor Central, and most of the time we see distributors kind of start from a very general search term, and then Distributor Central's attribute filters and search filters will allow you to really drill down to the product that you're looking for. Maybe you're looking for a specific supplier, or maybe you're looking for a specific imprint method. You can use the search filters then to drill down to find what you're really looking for. Another tool that I talked a little bit about earlier, just as a time-saving mechanism, you can create lists. So if I know that I have got customers that always call for golf events, and I have a go-to set of products for my golf events, I can create that list once, and then without having to go back and create it over and over and over again every time I get that call, or for different customers, I can create it once and then go back to it and just send it over to my customers every time I get that call. Or if I know that that season's coming up, I can just go and grab that list for that next idea or that next event that's going to be coming up this month, and pull that list and send it over to my customers without having to keep doing it over and over and over again. But so you can use Distributor Central's free product search platform, and then the website templates as well. So when you log into your account under websites and then go to the hosting manager, this is where you can manage all those websites that you can create in Distributor Central. You can create as many niche websites or company stores or your own personal websites as you need to. And when you get to the account, you'll just go to view sample templates, and it will give you a page of all the templates that are available for you to use. If you are comfortable to do it yourself, our website wizard is very simple. All you'll have to do is add a new website. You'll choose the template that you'd like to use. You'll give your template a name. You can upload a logo, and the wizard will complete the rest of the process for you. So once I've given my site a name, once I've uploaded my logo, the wizard's going to apply all that content and pull my main contact information from the account, and the website wizard is actually going to do that process for you. And then once that's done, you can take a look at what that new site is going to look like. So here's my new logo, here's my contact information, and now I've got one of those templates ready to go in just a few minutes. I hope this has been helpful. So there's really great resources out there that you can use either through other free technologies beyond Distributor Central, or use Distributor Central as a resource. Help.distributorcentral.com is a great resource. Distributorcentral.com is a great resource to pull together graphics and get help on things that you can do to update your website to make it more engaging, or update it for things that are happening right now in the world. And all of those graphics that we've put together for these websites, we put them out there in that graphics bundle so that you can use them either to update an existing site, or if you needed to use them on other platforms like your social media platform. We've tried to put those graphics together to help you sell, but help you sell faster and more efficiently. Dawn, did I answer everything today?
You've answered everything. So put me back to my screen and I will,
Sure.
and then you can say goodbye after I say goodbye.
Let
Does
me
that?
make sure. I'm changing the presenter right now.
All
So
right,
you should have the ability now to be the presenter.
got it. All right. Let's see. Okay, it's Don again. Let me just finish up right here. Tiffany just really did a really thorough job on that, and that was just fascinating information, because everybody needs to know that stuff. And I do these webinars, and every time I listen to her, I learn something that I don't know. So let me finish up here. I know we've talked about selling PPE items and doing different things to do something different, but right now, Burlacamp has got holiday ornaments, and I got these flyers yesterday, and Burlacamp makes these great holiday ornaments, and I really think that if you got some samples of these and started showing them your customers, they would start thinking about the holidays. And I think we all need that more than anything right now, because everything has been so rough and depressing for a while. But I wanted to show you the holiday ornaments that Burlacamp has, and it's a great way to start approaching your customers about an item that will get their minds off of something besides being sad. So sales@burlacamp.com is where you would get holiday ornaments. And another happy thing I want to talk to you about is weddings. I don't think the weddings are not happening like they used to. Quickie has saved the date or spread the word magnets, and these are cool for people that can't go to weddings, or for couples that are getting married. They can't have everybody there. Maybe they can have a magnet that goes out to everyone about announcing the engagement or announcing the wedding, and then after the wedding is over, they send a magnet out, like the one with Bobby and Karina. I'm just trying to think out of the box for you, because you've got to do business differently now if you're going to survive. And with using the technology correctly and selling like the ornaments or selling the magnets, I think you're showing yourself just a little bit differently. Now, I've done a book called The History of Promotional Products, and I've got a video. It's about an eight-minute video on the history of promotional products. And if here is a front page of that part of my book. And if you'd like to have a history of promotional products video sent to you, And you'd also like to have the replay of this webinar, if you will email me at don@sellpromoproducts.com. I will send you the replay to the webinar as soon as it is downloaded. And Harvey Mackler, who I've talked to about at Gympire, he will send you the history of promotional products video. He likes to do that. And that way you can get both things, one from him and one from me. And all the suppliers are shown on the screen right now, and their email addresses for every offer I've talked about in the webinar, including the Zoom video light stand from Gene F at KTI Promo, which I really think you need to have one of those, to the low price stadium cups, the mat samples, name badges. There's Tiffany's email address. There's the greeting card sample kit. Trainer has the food packaging supply samples, the wall stickers from Sticker U, the private coaching session with Brandon. It goes all the way down the list. Those are the email that you need for contacting those suppliers. And I'm going to send you a follow-up email for those who are requesting the webinar. And I'm going to sign off now. And Tiffany just did an absolutely great job. And you can email her if you'd like to have more information. And we'll be having another webinar next month. And I really appreciate you attending today. We've done the best we could under these trying conditions. And remember, if you'd like that information, send me an email at don@sellpromoproducts.com. And I really appreciate your time today. And thanks so much for listening. Bye.
Thanks, guys.